next on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Kershaw has compiled a fine major league career on the mound, both in terms of effectiveness and longevity, and those traits have earned him 180 wins to this point.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You're scoring.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Dodgers get. Next up for Detroit, Marcus Moore, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Come on now, one time right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is underneath this one. One pitch, one away. Stepping in, Jock Peterson.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Jock.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Stepping in, Will Smith. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Reined in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Next for the Tigers, Marcus Moore. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Marcus Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. Turner's got it.
Dig, 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 dig,
Throw on the first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. 4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Big guy, get your pitch right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Buehler has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Marcus Moore, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
2-2-2.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Moore. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here.
The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. Into the box now, Marcus Moore. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pulled toward right center field.
Come on.
Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 13-6, the final score in this ball game.
4 hours and 19 minutes.
Daytime baseball here on MLB. So striding in, Marcus Moore comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming, here it is. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a knock.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, Marcus Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Get your pitch up there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. The pitcher, Daniel Norris, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Hold on right here.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Marcus Moore. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Dig, go
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now to the plate, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Austin Romine.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now. Standing in, Troy Stokes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Troy Stokes Jr.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He loses him on ball 4.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Detroit. Number 30, Harold Castro.
This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
0-1 pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now at the plate, Marcus Moore. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's ball four.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball four. Digging in now, Troy Stokes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nico Goodrum. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit out towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys...
Hey, here we go, big guy.
Striding in once again, Marcus Moore. He drew a walk his first time up.
Moore.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Counts 1-0.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in once again, Marcus Moore. He singled his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that retires the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning with the big. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2. Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. On the ground to third. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping into the box, Marcus Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, just like your fielders pick you up sometimes, right here, he's got a chance to pick his guy up after that error would have ended the inning. It's a team game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Tiger strand.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
And tonight's final 7-3.
First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 14 hits.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight. Lucas Giolito gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Giolito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. There's one. Relay to first in time and more, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Marcus Moore.
0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here it comes on nothing to chase. It's 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Striding in, Marcus Moore, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Moore. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Hey, come on, big guy.
The 0-1 offering.
Off the plate,
Ball and a strike.
Here we go.
Fastball laid off.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights as the at the plate, Marcus Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marcus Moore.
From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. That zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge. I'm okay with that.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. Settling in now, Marcus Moore.
The third baseman.
Let it fly.
Marcus Moore.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit back up the middle.
Anderson scoops it up.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready now, Marcus Moore. First delivery to him on the way.
Moore.
Inside ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1.
Hey, have a good
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Marcus Moore, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0 count, the pitch. A man at third with one away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Keep it going up there. Clutch up.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A bouncer up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, Danny Mendick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Danny Mendick.
And for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Tigers put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of